Define those travels as you can, as the song says. What's up, everyone? Hello, folks, Goglings, Gogorifics, Gogolites, Gog-types, Gog-peoples. What's going on? I hope everyone is doing well. It is a Tuesday. It is about 10 minutes after 4 p.m. Eastern, and it is Pen and Pixels. This is episode 200 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show that we focus on story and narrative in games, which I've been doing here on GOG now for a number of years, actually. And it's very hard to look back and be like, wow, 200, really? So we've actually done 200 episodes today. So that's awesome. I am very glad to have been part of it, and to continually be here to be able to stream to you lovely people, for you lovely people, once a week here on Tuesday. So welcome everybody, and I hope we have a good one today as we continue on with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Before I get there, just a couple of reminders about ways to support the stream. Hello, Kilgore and Inquisitor, by the way. A couple of ways to support the stream. If you haven't done so already, please follow us here on GOG.com. Please check out the, as well, please consider subscribing to us here on GOG.com so you can get some of those awesome emotes and DRM-free badges and all that good stuff. I did my resub work yesterday. I did my duty. So consider jumping on board with that. And last but certainly not least, consider jumping on board by checking out all of our individual channels and so on, because we all have our own subsystems and Patreons and things like that. So please consider jumping on board there as well. We would very much appreciate it. With that said, there we go. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. My hat's a little weird. That's better. Good to see everybody. I hope everyone's doing well and is looking forward to some fun times today with Pathfinder Kingmaker as we continue on with this. Now, again, I have to say that I feel like I've been saying this every week, and I feel like I'm almost doing this at this point week to week because I keep being like, you know, this is good, and then I'm like, well, you know, I don't know, maybe I should be switching, you know, trying something else for a while, because I really did not want to make this show be just one game for a year and another game for a year. I don't mind doing series. I typically like to play things in series, but I was kind of like, you know, I don't know whether this kind of works. And then, but then I end up going through a session like we had last session where it's actually a lot of fun and goes really well, and I'm like, well, you know, I'm enjoying it. Chat's enjoying it. Why not stick with it? So I am doing that right now. But I reserve the right to switch over at some point if I decide that I've gotten to the point where I need to take a break from it and move on from it and then come back to it later. But I have not reached that point yet. And so I am happy to continue with Pathfinder Kingmaker for a little while longer and see how these things go. I will say that next Tuesday, episode 201, as we begin the next 200 of Pen and Pixels, next week at 4 p.m. will be the continuation of D&D with GOG. So Storm King's Thunder will return as we have moved into the latter portion of that campaign now. We are in the, I don't want to say that we're in the home stretch yet, but we are definitely in like the last third, I think it's fair to say, of that campaign. And that's been really a blast, a lot of fun, and it's been fun to play with a lot of my fellow GOG streamers, and so I am very excited to get a chance to play with them again, and that will be happening again next Tuesday at 4 p.m., so you will definitely want to tune in for that. But today we are continuing with Pathfinder Kingmaker. We do not actually have Blackheart following after me today, and so I'm going to be closing up shop today on Tuesday. The next person streaming will be on GOG will be Indigo Wolfie, who will be playing Cat Quest 2, and I played and liked Cat Quest 1 quite a lot, so can recommend the Cat Quest series. So Indigo Wolfie will be playing Cat Quest 2 tomorrow, so you will want to stick around for that, but I am going to be with you for the next 3 hours. And so with that said, let us get episode 200 underway. And before I do this, I should say, were it not for the fact that I were incredibly busy, I would probably already have you know, done this and set something up even more elaborate. But I do want to say thank you to everyone who has watched here on GOG.com for the last few years. I believe I started here in September 2000 or October 2016, a few years ago. I don't remember exactly, but I've been streaming here for a while now, and I appreciate the fact that everyone has tuned into this show for the last 200 episodes. It's and kind of an interesting, in America, midday Tuesday slot, which isn't necessarily the top performing slot one could imagine in terms of likely viewership, with people still being at work and stuff, but it has been Europe friendly, and there are a lot of people who I know stop by and watch this show, and I'm very appreciative appreciative for the loyalty you show to GOG.com and for being able to come to this show specifically. And I also, so I'm very grateful to all of you who have watched. And I'm also really grateful to Outstar Walker, who first brought me into the team some years ago, and Pyron Jade, who is the current stream team leader. Both did a great job, and Pyron has done a wonderful job, and I'm glad that she plays in my campaign. And I also want to thank all of my fellow GOG streamers. I genuinely can say that I like all of them. They're all really cool people, very laid back, nice, genuinely good people with a lot of variety and different things that they all like doing. And so I am very happy to be a part of the team. And so I just wanted to say that. That's not a prelude to, and that's why I'm out. Okay, I'm just saying, I just wanted to say, since it is episode 200, I wanted to kind of, make note of that. And to thank you all for having been there, both the GOG team and also the viewers, because you folks, of course, are the most important thing, because without viewers, there would be no reason for us to do what we do. So thank you, everybody, for being with us, and hopefully you'll be on with Pen and Pixels for a long time, and with GOG.com for a long time as well. Oh, thank you, Kilgore. All right, well, with that said, let us get moving on to Pen and Pixels. Let's do it. As Pathfinder Kingmaker is upon us. Alrighty. Just firing up here, GOG Galaxy. And then moving on here. We've made, as I say, a lot of really good progress in this game. And I'm pretty happy with this sort of combat makeup, basically, of this team. So I've been very pleased with that. My hope is that the team, as I begin to introduce new people into it, are going to be successful here, because the team as such, okay, good. Because the team as such, I think, has been pretty good. And I started last session, actually, last week, to gradually begin to add more people into the mix. So we've got other people now that are part of this, including Ekandeo, who's a new guy that I started adding in that I might use a little bit more. I played with Tristan last time, basically doing some of the companion quests, I guess might be the way to put it. And it wasn't sort of like my main group. But I like the fact that I now feel like I have some variety that I could add into the mix. And I appreciate that a lot. And I also want to say, this is just something that I was thinking about, only because for those of you who happen to be Pokemon fans, so the new Pokemon game is coming out for Nintendo on Friday. And one of the things that people have been complaining about is that game does not... Let me have that. Carbon City. That game is, for the first time, going to create experience share, which basically means that if you have a Pokemon that you're playing with that's leveling up, and you have a Pokemon that's not leveling up because you don't use them that much, then that Pokemon still gets the benefit of experience. The one that you're not benefiting still gets the benefit of experience, and as a consequence, you will end up you won't have to basically worry about leveling each one of them separately. And there's been a lot of controversy about this. Let me just be the first to say that I am a huge fan of that, and the reason I bring it up in the context of this game is that that's what this game does also. If you don't have a character that is playing with everyone else, then when you bring the character in, they level up to your current central character's level, which I think is great. Why? Because I do not like, and have never liked, games that give you busy work. I have never liked games that, to artificially inflate difficulty or artificially lengthen time, create this scenario where it's like, oh, you have to do, hey, Coven Guy, where you do everybody separately. I have never liked that. I find that very frustrating. And so I like the fact that this is a game where if I decide that I want to switch things up a little bit and I want to bring another kind of character along with me, like a ranger like Ekandayu instead of a sorcerer type like Kalike or Canera, or if I decide that I don't want to use Octavia but I want to use some other kind of rogue or whatever, Knock Knock or whatever, I like the fact that I have the opportunity to do that. Instead of having it be, well, I haven't used that character for 4 levels, so I'm not going to do that now. Or alternatively, I can't really play the game. I have to, every level, move away from the characters I really like so I can play other characters that I don't like and get them leveled up. I find that irritating, so I'm glad that this game doesn't do that. So, those sparks are really nice. Okay, so with that said, though, let's take a look and see what we got. So we've got the Season of Bloom, I think, is next. We've done the companion quests, all except for Harem, who I don't care about, frankly. And then the Swamp Bouquet I haven't been able to get yet. Maybe I will down the line. I'm not doing any of the Kingdom quests, and I don't want to do this dungeon thing. So these 2 quests here are the ones you could do, but I don't like Jubilost, and I don't like Harem, so I really don't want to do those quests unless I have to. So we're going to continue with the main quest. So exploring the Gudrun River to the east of the capital to find these seeds that have been used to sort of do terrible things to people. So we have to join up with Keston. So we're going to go do that
in
right
due
now.
time.
All right. Yeah, I still don't have any healing potions, do I? Oh, I do have some. Okay. Still just Cure Light Wounds, though. Man. Yeah, it feels like they don't just... Right. I mean, they don't go to sleep, right? Oh, no, I do not want Tristan. I mean, I love Tristan, don't get me wrong, but... so this is an example. So I could put... So my main group... Harem. No, I don't know about that. I have no idea. No, Harim. That's my, this guy over here. Harim, the really obnoxious dwarf. Yeah, exactly. It's not like they all go to sleep and go unconscious like Key while everyone else is doing what they're doing. Presumably they're all training one way or the other. So, okay, so this is my party usually, except Tristan is a problem. Now, Tristan is a better healer than Kalike. The issue for me is that if I don't take a healer, my main group usually is this. Usually that's my main group. Is Kalike, that's Canera actually, but Kalike / Canera, and then we've got Tristan, and then we've got Octavia and everything else. That's usually how it goes. But the reality is that Ekendayo, because Ekendayo has a companion, which is this huge wolf dog thing, we can inflict more damage in a way before the creatures damage us. And this is the thing that's really important, Kalike usually just heals people after the fight, because if I switch, because this is her sister Canera, I always get them mixed up. Anyway, this is the one who's more powerful in an aggressive fight, and she can do a lot of stuff with magic. So if you switch over from Ekendayo to, if you switch her out, then she doesn't, the sort of healing version of this, her sister, is not really that great in combat. She's mostly a healer. So that means I usually don't use her to heal until after the fight anyway, which means that if I'm not going to do that, then I might as well keep Ekendayo. Now, Tristan I could use during the fight, but oh my god, and he's a great healer, but oh my god is he squishy. And I'm not going to use Harem for reasons I've already expressed. So I'm inclined to try Ekendayo and see how that works, and if it doesn't work, then I can switch over to her. And if that doesn't work, I can switch back to Tristan. But this is kind of what I'm looking at. These are my least 4 favorite. Knock Knock I have no interest in. I haven't really used Ragongar because he's an evil character. I haven't used him since I first got him. Harem I used for a little while until I found out how obnoxious he was, and then I replaced him with Tristan, and then Tristan I replaced with her. And Jubilost, I have no interest in having a guy tell me how stupid I am for the entire game, which is basically Jubilost's thing. So that's kind of the way that works. So, oh, there is an option. It's an opt-out option. I mean, rather, it's an opt-in option, Coven, because that's not the way that it defaults that way. Yeah, I would completely not do that myself. I mean, I guess it's good. You know, more options are good, so if it would be good for people to have that, I guess. But I would never choose that option. Again, that just feels like busy work to me. Here we go. I just want that Aaron. Yeah, that's me, all right. No. Okay, right, she goes up here. Look at the, okay, just quick note here, okay? So, Valerie, 130 hit points, legit. Amiri, 131 hit points, super legit. Canera / Kalike, who I can never remember which one she is, 93 out of 93, and then me at 76 out of 76. Lindsay has still got 84 out of 84. She doesn't have as much AC, though, so I want her back in the line. But then there's Octavia. Now, I recognize she's a rogue magic user, but 130, 131, 93, 76, 84, 36. Like, one of these things is not like the other, you know? Like, good God. Okay, the Gudrun River to the east of the capital. Okay, I think the Gudrun River... Okay, I'm going to assume that I just go this way until I get here. So hopefully I assume I'm going to find them this way. So. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Shadows, yeah. Pretty much that. Save it. I should have made that ARF continuing. I will in a minute. Let's save that under ARF continuing. Okay. Alright, let's just keep heading along the Gudrun River. Ah ha ha! The Goblin Fort. Alright. High-hewn log walls encircle a hastily built settlement. The apex of the fort is a hill on which a totem of Lamashtu has been erected. Although goblins are not known as skilled architects, the fortifications look rather impressive. Moreover, the little creatures even arrange for a water supply in case of a siege. The fort is built right over the Gudrun River. Alright, well, we found what we were looking for. That was pretty easy. Okay. Let's find out what they know. Okay. Oh. Help! Goblins are upon us! Your grace, make haste! Help the defenders of the camp! What? Why would you run away?
Can you make an epic pose?
My fury.
Inspiration.
Let us strike as one!
Serves you right. You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Consider me provoked!
Okay. People need help. Find some food and blankets for them and keep your eyes open. Keston nods. His armor is covered with cuts and scratches. There is blood on his gloves, but he himself is uninjured. You are right on time, Baron. We were losing hope. No longer now that you are here. Further down the path, behind a palisade, lies a nest of goblins. We chanced upon it while heading upriver. I have no idea when these pests managed to build it, and so fast. We scouted it less than a 10-day ago, and there was no trace of them. It's Coven Guy's favorite word, 10-day. Whatever the cause, the surrounding area is thick with goblins. Only one of the scouts we sent made it back. He reports they've raised a fort of sorts at the top of the hill around a totem to Lamashtu. They packed the fort with cages, with prisoners inside. We've managed to rescue a few of the captives. Others escaped and came back on their own. We've questioned them. They say the shaman performs rituals on the prisoners. We entrenched ourselves here to prepare for an attack, but goblins keep coming at us. They're not giving us a moment's peace. The way they are hounding us, we cannot protect the survivors and attack the camp at the same time. Only you can rescue the caged prisoners in the fort, Your Grace. Oh, shoot. Can this goblin camp have something to do with the seeds? The only way to find out is to get inside. You'll have to get past the gates and see what's going on in there. How are the prisoners? Some are injured, many are exhausted, and every one of them is terrified after what they've been through. All the prisoners we've spoken to say they are taken to the Lamashtu totem to take part in the magic rituals. What's strange is that the shaman doesn't sacrifice anyone. All he does is shriek and pray to Lamashtu and then forces victims to drink water until they start to choke. Yeah, well that's because they've all drank these terrible seeds then. Prisoner mentioned a shaman. The leader? The scout mentioned seeing a large white beast at the hilltop. He thought it might be a wolf. If true, the Goblin King must be somewhere in the camp. Do you know what I just realized I just did? I think I just literally said that I was going to take Ekendayu, and then I didn't. I literally just said I want to take Ekandayu, and then I realized that I didn't. Good work. What's up, Defmole? It was funny, Coven. It was cracking me up. Yeah, his vampire, his man-bat thing was really funny. I'm glad that worked out okay. I can't believe I did that. I literally was like, I'm going to take Ekandayu. Takes exact same party he had before. I'm like, okay. I'm taking you. Yes. Jeez, man. I specifically said, I'm like, I'm going to take Ekandayu. I like went through this whole big thing with Chad about it. I'm like, great. And now let me do exactly the previous party that I already had. I think it's normal size now. That wolf. Originally, like, man. Well, I take it back, actually.
In due time.
It Akbo is still the same size.
Let us strike as
Their
one.
life ends here. Tear them apart.
It's the same. Same size. It's just as big. This has got to be a bug. It's the same size as the freaking as the people. Look at it's bigger than Amiri. I don't what. Hey, thank you for the sub, Niapon. Welcome back to the GOGCOM community. Subscribe for 4 months. Thank you. Welcome back to the DRM free community. I think that's the joke. Okay, I've already done this. Something to do with the seeds. How are the prisoners? Mention a shaman. That's the thing, but leaving it once. Okay. Whoa. Dude. Stop zapping next to me in a very dangerous way. But, I mean, this big though? He grows in size. He's literally like as big as Amiri. Like, really? I guess I. Oh wait, I need to move this guy back into position. So you need to go here. Still worried about not holding enough aggro, but hopefully Akbo will do that. My hope is that Akbo is going to be enough to hold. Is going to basically serve as another tank.
I do what I must.
I cannot see.
What for Gorum? Hey!
Consider me provoked.
Hello? I hate these alchemists. Thank you. Let's see. Not heroism. Is my cure light wound? Okay.
Yes.
Maybe it's a dire dog. Yeah, listen, having Lindsay use the dog as an epic mount would be pretty sweet. Okay.
I see something.
Alright, well, you can check out what you see in a minute. Problem is not money. The problem is I need actually places where I can get more healing potions.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Do it again.
It's just not my lucky day.
Come on.
Anything else?
Thank you.
And so they walked on.
To victory!
Any alchemists, sly eyes, horse slayers? Okay, fine. Oh my gosh.
You think that hurts?
I love how they're not affected by their own traps. Anyway, they're all dead. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. God damn it, alchemists. Okay.
Bring it! This will hurt!
Come on. Thank you.
This is for you!
Let yourself expose!
Yay! Oh yeah, the splatter sounds are very satisfying. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a lot of loot. Alright, masterwork light crossbow. I only pick up the masterwork ones because those are worth something. The rest of the stuff is pretty much not. Okay. Okay. Front row at a Gallagher performance, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I am your shield.
It's because of the stinking cloud.
I'm
It's still...
listening.
Come on. Okay. Alright, so now, see, now we have a problem because that's true for this broken backed hut smells of rotten mold. We have a problem because the prisoners are already infected probably with this stuff. But killing them in cold blood, yeesh. Oh, a loot window like in Fallout. Okay, let's go get this stuff too. Token of the Dryad. Shambletus. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Cloth armor of some kind. Is it good cloth armor? Robe of air. Electric aura. Grants +2 DC bonus to electrical spells. Look at that. Wow. Look at Akbo. 27 strength, 25 con. Holy Toledo. Are you joking me? Okay, guess who's going up to the front? If I can. Yeah, I should be able to. I can't because it just shows his inventory. Wow. 27 strength, 25 con. Holy Christmas. And 82 out of 100 hit points. That is absurd. Wow. That's pretty sick. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yes, this robe of air. Octavia... What do you have on? Robe of water? Well, it gives you cold. Trying to think of what she uses more for spells. She probably uses more electric than cold. So we'll do that. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, man, kill. I don't want to kill them. This is going to be a problem, but I can't just kill them. I have to try to save them if I possibly can. I have to try to save them, and hopefully I can find the shaman and figure out a way to get rid of what he's trying to do. Because, man. Let me make sure what... Oh. You are making your way through the goblin camp, a dirty, hastily erected settlement built of trash and mortared with what smells like goblin waste. You catch sight of the silvery glimmer of water ahead, then suddenly notice a squad of armed goblins moving towards the water as well, shouting and prodding at a few scared peasants in front of them. Seemingly unaware of you, the goblins push the prisoners to the water's edge. One of the guards knocks the nearest captive, a decrepit old man, off his feet, and he falls to his knees with a moan. The goblin throws a filthy bent ladle in front of the man and points at the water. Drink! Fast! The old man picks the ladle with shaking hands and stops, quivering with fear. What are you waiting for? We have to save them. Do not rush to interfere. As much as we may pity these poor souls, we must understand what is going on to save countless others. What? Nonsense. Freaking, you joking me? We already know what's happening, Valerie. Hearing your approach, the goblins whirl, see you, and start shrieking, whether fear or battle cries you cannot tell. In the heat of the moment, one of them drops his spear, another steps on the foot of the goblin next to him, and so it goes, causing a ripple of chaos to pass through their ranks. The old man, startled by the noise, drops the ladle into the water, and then, in the confusion, staggers to his feet and breaks into a run. The other prisoners follow, leaving the hapless guards howling in anger.
I'll fight if I have to. You can't stop me.
Like, you seriously, like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just wait while they kill everyone. That sounds like a great idea. Thanks for the suggestion, Valerie. Ground here is soaked. So this is where they do all of their little experiments, so to speak.
I'm there.
Wounds on the man's body were left by goblin spears. Whoa, what do we have here? Ring? Potion of bark skin and a token of the dryad. What's that ring? Energy source. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to channel energy, it allows them to do it 2 additional times per day. That's actually really useful I wonder if Canera and Kalike count as channeling energy, because that means that my healer, if I ever use her again, would have 2 additional times, which would be pretty sweet. In the meantime, though, I suspect... I don't know if Lindsay channels energy. Probably not. I know that Tristan does, and Harem probably does. It's probably just a cleric thing. That's a lot of loot.
We will prevail.
Serves you right. Consider me provoked.
They go down!
Glad you
Hey,
Do not falter.
good.
cannot hide from
Crunch. Crunch. Hey. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Like wasted.
Get over here. Get over here. I hate Goblin Alchemists so much.
Give the order.
It is impossible to describe how much I hate
What's the
Goblin
holdup?
Alchemists. It's such a pain in the butt, those guys. Okay. Do we have Cure Light Wounds? See, so this is the only problem.
Protect.
Oh. 1 hour per level. Alright, well, I'll take a 9-hour spell, thanks.
What you want?
Anything is possible.
So this is the only problem, is that I don't have enough healing with this group.
Yes.
It's the only problem.
Yes.
I wish I could get rid of Amiri and just use Akbo as my main tank, but she does so much damage. It's like, man, I can't even. Just so much damage. Alright. Scroll of Restoration, Scroll of Raise Dead, Remove Disease, Neutralize Poison. Blah. Alright, well. Alright. I have got to find a place to get more cure. I mean, I have plenty of gold. Got 71,000 gold. I got plenty of gold to do it, but I need lots more scrolls of healing, potions of healing. That's the problem, is that I'm out of it right now. I think I might be able to find some more back at Olaf's place up to the north, actually. Maybe that's what I'm going to have to do after I deal with this situation, because there's nothing back at the capital. The crude fence is made out of splintered logs crudely tied together with reed rope.
Look ahead.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Seems to have trouble with this trap.
Applause, please.
She usually gets it, but the other time took a couple tries too. This big loop. We're gonna have some big creature in the middle of this, I can already tell. Oh! I was like, oh look, a wolf. Oh look, a dead wolf. Hey, can everybody attack, please? Anyone else want to be smart? No? Okay, Masterwork Dagger, Masterwork Dagger. Okay. So I have to be careful to open the doors, not to kill them, since I decided to do that. Which is not easy. Because I know what's going to happen to them, and I'm just hoping that I can find something that will ultimately save them. Tigny Jusmert. Okay, so we have a named person up there. Hey, welcome home. Hey, over here, let me out right now. Oh god, is this one of those like Noober in Baldur's Gate? Heya, shut up. Yes, you there, let me out of here. Come on, move it. Are you waiting for the entire goblin horde to show? I've had to deal with dozens of goblins on my way here, so a few more are of little concern. Who are you? Tigny Jusmert, a free merchant. Now that formalities are out of the way, can you set about setting me free? Free? What do I get out of it if I do? Be silent. Of course I'm setting you free. Calm down and let me deal with the lock, will you? You suck, Tigny. It's a good thing I'm good. If I wasn't a good character, you would not be walking away. But I am so.
What's that?
Let's find out. It's a place with 10,000 potions. No. Okay. He said if I ever get out of this place alive, I'm never setting foot in these lands again. To which I was like, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out, bro. You will not be missed. I can already tell. Yeah, so this is all set up for the main, you know, bad guy who's going to be like triple goblin. It'll be a goblin king. But not like a goblin king the way you imagine. It'll be like a rat king where the rats grow together. That's what it'll be like. Goblin king. The goblins grow together. It'll be like the Voltron king. Ooh. 3 gold rings. And a goblin in a pear tree. A lot of these dog tags.
Follow if you dare.
God damn it. Good job, genius. Alright, everyone get out of the stinking cloud. Fortunately, my people are... Ooh, Akbio needs some healing. I will have to take care of that. He doesn't have any of these other things? Okay, hold on a second. We got to get you some stuff, bro. Protection +1. Yeah, the Savage Bow. Yep. Bombardier's Vest. I think Cloak of Resistance +1 is actually what I want for him. Yeah, Savage Bow is better. Okay.
And Lindsay was called forth.
How many healing left do I? I've got to think about... how to heal...
Here!
No. I mean, the damage output on this party is outrageous, but there's not enough healing. I need to figure out a way. Man. Maybe I should have Lindsay... I hate to multi-class, but maybe I should have her just start taking some cleric levels. So I can get some healing going. Because, like, as it currently stands, I just don't have enough healing. Hello, Cap Drago. He came up, he's like, "Har." I was like, "Sorry. He's having some issues there." Okay. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Is it good?
Stop. Look.
Applause, please.
Nice. Oh, we got us a drunken goblin up there. Why are you drunken? Ooh. Thanks. Let's take a look at those bracers, shall we? Bracers of armor +4. Okay, well, who's got bracers right now? So lesser bracers of archery. Bracers of archery. Obviously, you don't have anything. I may give you some bracers of archery. Yeah, there we go. Let me go up north here first. Oh, yeah? Belly on fire, head be stone, and ground go round. Ooh.
I do what I must.
Okay, still got that up to the left, but... also drunk. A lot of drunk goblins here. Ground is littered with shattered cups that reek of foul-smelling alcohol. You got a bunch of people lolling around on the job.
There's something here.
Anything else?
Oh, I like that. Cure serious wounds and a scroll of cure serious wounds. Actually, I think we're going to use that immediately. Okay. Let's see, we're going to use that. Nope. Really? There we go. Easy come, easy go, but they're healed now. Okay. Need more potions and healing.
I failed.
You
sorry.
failed.
I did as you asked.
Yay! Cure serious wound potion.
I'm off.
Okay. Good. I'm very glad about that. I don't know whether to keep going this way or to go down this way. I'm going to go down this way for the moment. Nice. Yeah, the summon monsters trick is a good, not even a trick, but it's a good one. I am a big fan. Okay.
In due time.
Due time. Oh, good. If it's just going to match up, if it's going to connect with that road, that would be great. Will it? Yes, it will. No, stop, 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 stop. Well... Can we do a 200 IPE celebratory raffle? You have one GOG code to give away. Oh, thank you, Inquisitor. That's very nice of you. Sure, absolutely. Can I ask? I don't know if Kilgore is still in chat. I know Pyron Jade might be lurking, but I don't know if somebody would be willing, one of the lovely mods, would be willing to run a raffle. If one of those is around. If not, I can try to do it when I get a chance. But yeah, I appreciate that very much. That's awesome, Inquisitor. Thank you. For 200 show hype. Oh my god, no, no, no. There is literally no reason to do this. Except for, like, I guess it would have saved time if I had gone up this way, but since I cleared it out anyway, there's no reason to do it. Guess what expired? What expired, Coven? Ah, thank you, Coven. There's the resub. That's what expired. I see. So yeah, as soon as we get mods in here, Inquisitor, we can do it. To do a raffle, and I appreciate that very much. And if for some reason you have to bail and a mod has not shown up yet, then I'll stop and we can run it that way. But wait, what are you doing?
I'm there.
Mother Pete, Lindsay. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Okay. People are free. Ah! Erastil, have mercy. You've scared us. Who are you? Have you come to rescue us? Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Inquisitor. What are you doing here? Hiding. We managed to flee from the shaman right after the ritual. That little freak almost drowned us. At first he was jumping all around us and waving his crutch, but then he took a pot of water and started to pour into us. I thought that'll be the end of us. And then it got weird. The goblins untied us from the column, led us away, and then just forgot all about us. They were busy with the other prisoners. Well, we didn't lose any time, and now we're thinking about climbing down this slope and getting out of here. How'd you manage to hide from the goblins? They haven't really looked for us, to be honest. So we just hid in these bushes and are waiting for the right moment to make a run for it. You haven't escaped. You released after they infected you with the magic seeds. What? You mean the water? No, it can't be. Stop scaring us. We just need to get out of this place. Climb down the hill and run away. The militia headquarters are located near the goblin camp. Head there. Once we've freed all the prisoners, we'll find a way to cure you. That is funny. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
Be on guard.
Whoa.
This is for you.
Hello, ferocious war.
Just said exposed.
Oh, you son of a...
Should have run!
No
Yeah, you should have run.
Stay behind me.
Hate alchemists.
Said exposed.
Whoa. Jeez. Man alive. Crazy. That red quill is too cool. Yeah, I like the red quill a lot too, but I'm telling you, man, I really hope that they get because the 2-year and the 3-year badges, silver and gold, are really nice, and I want them to open it up to affiliates. So I definitely hope that happens at some point. Alchemist AB2, I'm sure that's true. I am a neutral type of person. I am a neutral good type of person. I really always have been. That's the way that I like to play in all of my games, pretty much, is neutral good. Although I have some respect for lawful and chaotic. I mean, like I don't mind those too much, but some variant of good and with emphasis on neutral, and then after that, probably if it was probably would be it probably would go neutral, chaotic, and then lawful good in that order, I would say. But any form of those is usually pretty good. I can die you. Yeah, I knew it didn't stack, but I was hoping maybe I'd get lucky. You wish you could choose your sub badge. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Okay.
Nowhere to run.
You approach a massive totem of Flemish 2 that is surrounded by goblins. Despite all the... I like how everyone's frozen looking at it. She just comes up, clock, and then just stops. Oh, man. I don't actually remember what chapter I'm on right now, Capture Echo. Oh, man. You approach a massive totem of Lemishtu that is surrounded by goblins. Pokemon Sword Shield. I don't know, I really have only played one Pokemon game years and years and years ago, and I don't remember it. I could maybe see myself doing that only because I like the Switch a lot, so I like having games to play on the Switch. So I could maybe see that. It's possible. I am thinking also about getting that Ring game, which is basically the workout game for Nintendo Switch. I don't care how goofy it makes me feel, but yeah, exactly. Despite all the noise you made on your way here, nobody pays any attention to you. Right now, they are busy tying up screaming, crying people to the totem. A few more goblins are standing nearby, shrieking fiercely and stomping their feet to the rhythm of the melody known only to them. The shaman emerges from behind the backs of his tribe members. A goblin you already know, covered in tattoos and bedangled with amulets. Is this freaking Tartuccio again? This time his face is painted with red clay and soot, and a necklace of sharp teeth adorns his neck. The shaman is holding a crudely painted bowl above his head and singing in a plangent, dismal tone that resembles a howl more so than a song. The other goblins pick up the melody and give way to the shaman who is walking towards the totem. What are you waiting for? We've got to save them. The sound of your attack, the goblins around the totem spring up to their feet and grab their weapons. The shaman sees you and yells violently, throwing the bowl of water at you. Before you have time to react, he disappears in the goblin crowd, which in turn attacks you.
Any last
That's appropriate, since I already killed some of them. Guards killed him, really. Sly eye.
Bring it!
These guys are so lethal.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike is one.
Oh, smash, smash, smash. That was the best. Can you
Just letting the ink dry.
disable this, please?
Applause, please.
Very nice, very nice. Lot of goblins. A lot of goblins. Masterwork short sword. We have no problem right now with money. Our issue right now is the fact that we don't have any healing potions, or not nearly enough. I did not know that it was going to be difficult to use them. I've had, like, at one point a surplus of, like, 99 Cure Light Wounds, and I think I've used them all now. I think they're literally all gone. Which, I'll be honest, is not really what I was expecting. I did not think that that would be... Stone is sticky with blood. Totem is covered in blood and colorful blotches. It's time to kill more goblins.
Fight if I have to.
We've downed better ones.
Strike!
Sneak whack? What the heck is a goblin sneak whack? Wow. My guys do not have problems against goblins. No issue with goblins.
And done.
Alright, a wand of stinking cloud. Good. That's not worth anything. Alright, Masterwork short sword, Masterwork dagger, Masterwork dagger. Okay. Foul. I'll bet they're foul. Talk to the prisoners. Prisoners are still chained to the totem. They look at you as with vacant eyes, as if they do not fully understand what is happening. Examine the prisoners. Simple clothes, work-worn hands, weather-beaten faces. The people in front of you clearly earn their living under the sun or in the forest. Apart from bruises and grazes, nobody looks seriously hurt. The prisoners are looking at you slightly dazed, and a shadow of the horrors they've been through hangs over their faces. The path is free. Go to Keston and his militia. They will take care of you there. Hopefully they won't kill Keston. Alright, so... What's his face? Went down south, so I'm going to have to deal with that guy momentarily. Come on, help a brother out. Haste, fireball. Soft cheese, chat. Scattered in the dirt are bones, bits of meat, and other leftovers. I found some soft cheese. And some fruits. I'm sure those are delicious.
Would you look at that? It's just not my lucky day.
Come on, Lindsay.
Applause, please.
There we go. Ooh, a short sword. What kind of a short sword, exactly? Dog Slicer. Oh, yeah. Dog Slicer +1. The classic. The Pathfinder classic. All right. Let's move around here. See what we got. Oop.
I did as you asked.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm there.
I'm there. Okay, so good.
In
That's
due time.
Also so good, but so good. That's bones, bits of meat, right? So he ran down to the south, which is where I need to go next to try to find him. That's where he's going to make his last stand, probably.
I'm off.
Let's finish them quick.
Don't hold back!
This won't kill me. I'll survive.
God damn it.
I always survive.
This is where I step in.
Be great if you could. See, we got great pathfinding working out.
My path. Back again.
Great. Lovely pathfinding. Really brilliant work by the Pathfinders. Yeah, exactly, Lakey. All right, so we're gonna get ourselves a little bit buffed up here.
In due time.
All right.
I've been
ourselves a little
taught
bit buffed
if someone
up,
annoys
shall we?
you, you either pray or polish your armor. It is why my armor gleams as it does.
What you want?
Okay. Wait to rage.
Venimosi travisi.
We should move.
Hurricane bow. Oh god, I told you to bring that.
What
already.
troubles you?
Okay, let's see. Oh, I have... Darn it, I have Cure Serious Wounds. Okay.
I won't let you down.
And last but certainly not least... Lovely. Okay. Alright, R is ready. Let's do it.
I'm there.
Tear them apart!
To victory!
That shoot can't be stopped. That was a lot easier once we took out the shaman. Wolf versus dog, fight! What? As you approach, the shaman bursts into bizarre squawking. After a moment, it becomes clear to you. The goblin, choking on his own blood, is broken into gloating laughter. The Baron be too late. The will of Lamashtu came true. The bloom be happening. What, will of Lamashtu? So she is behind the seeds and the monsters? And who else? The blossom seeds came down the stream. We drink, boom, boom. Longshanks, drink, boom, boom, boom. Flowers grow, great beast crawl out. Lamashtu be pleased. I knew straight away what goblins do much. Must go upstream, seek Great Mother. Find Lamashtu's womb up the river. Hope of great beast seed breedery. Leave guards so no one come in and go back. Back make the Longshanks gulp. Taint more, more. So man death. All seeds be planted. All make it before. Make it before what? We be Lamashtu's sons. Watering, seed sowing, readying for the season of bloom. All together. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. He said boom, boom too many times, and I couldn't. I know it was his big dying scene, and it was supposed to be dramatic, but I'm sorry. The season of bloom has begun. You know, stop us. All right, so we have to go up the hill. Okay, we got some tenderloin. We got a spear. We got a breastplate. We got a belt. We got a ring. We got a Talden spur. Got a Goblin King. Okay. No one died this time. Paragon of Winter. This ring grants both its wearer and the monsters summoned by them cold resistance 30 and vulnerability to fire. I don't like the cold resistance 30 and vulnerability to fire very much. I don't love that. Belt of Physical Form. +4 enhancement to Dexterity and Con? Wow, really? Okay, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, what do you got for a belt? Giant Strength +4? I gotta be honest, man. I need you more with Dexterity than anything else. +2 to Strength, Dex, and Con. Yeah, I probably need that more than that. +2 to Con. No, I really need the bonus for Con. I give away belts like nobody's business here. Oh, look at Akbo. He's almost down, man. Save Akbo. Okay, breastplate +2. That's probably not going to be useful for anybody because I suspect that she's going to have better than that. Yeah. That's what I thought. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. The Season of Bloom. Who would have imagined a name like that being tied to such a horrible phenomenon? All the seeds inside the infected sprouted simultaneously, which means Keston's camp is now being overwhelmed by enraged beasts from another world. We have to hurry before the militia and the surviving prisoners become lunch for these monsters. Oh, no! Really? That's bad, because I have no healing left. I have not, Pwog. I've not come across a shield spike as of yet.
Done and
Well,
done.
all part of the plan. Could have been a lot worse. Vest of 100 pockets. +2 studded leather armor grants its wearer a +5 competence bonus to trickery skill checks. Ooh, this is better than what you have. It's more effective for what you have. Yep, it's better. Okay. Man,
I do what I must.
I really wish I had the opportunity to rest first. Because fighting those monsters is going to be a lot harder than fighting goblins. Ooh, yes, a kukri. So this is the weapon that I modeled, a weapon that I use in one of my novel series, my book Greyshade, is a kukuri, and I modeled it after this. +2 Frost Keen kukri. Wow. That's pretty nice. Well, that's not going to be as good, I don't think, as this. Yeah, 4 to 21 as opposed to 4 to 12. Yeah, not as good. Still, though.
I'm off.
Okay. It's too bad that I couldn't at least warn Keston that, like, hey, just so you know, if the prisoners start looking weird, you know, kill them now. It's too bad I couldn't have said that before instead of being like, well, just kill them immediately for no reason, or, well, everything's fine, just hold down the fort and I'll see you in a minute. You know, like, that's not... Yeah, it's like... Because it's not like I didn't know it, you know? Like, I knew this situation is going to come to pass. Helps a little bit. Do I have any veil of positive energy? Any other healing at all? I think I already used all my healing. Yeah. Man, my healing situation is so bad. So bad. Okay. They've got, well, I mean, I was trying to save those, but I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess... Yeah, you're probably right. It probably makes more sense. So low on the heels. Oh, God. Bad, 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 bad.
We will prevail.
I grant you death. Cannot hide from me. Nowhere to run.
Come on, you can do it.
Won't kill me. Bring it.
Okay. All right, we just lost some red shirts, people. Good news. Good news, we just lost some red shirts. So it's fine. All right, use that. Use that. Use that. Use that. Really wish I could cure.
Anything is possible.
Although I don't. Do I have any level 3s left? I do. Where's my dog at? Let's go.
Yes.
Yay! Alright, good. Background actors are people too. I mean it with the highest terms of respect. Your Grace, How can this be? The people, the prisoners from the camp, they've exploded. Just like that. The shaman was mumbling about a season of bloom. It seems the seeds the people swallowed turned into portals. All the seeds have blossomed. Abdar, protect us. The capital is full of infected, both in the streets and in Kavkin's hospital. We must hurry to the capital. I will continue looking for the source of the seeds. The shaman mentioned a place up the stream, Lamashtu's womb. It is the source of the seeds. And I'm gathering my men and heading out there. I swear upon my life I will find this womb, your grace, and destroy the source of the disease. But Kavkin, gods be merciful, he has no one to protect him. And the citizens, will the guard be enough to halt the attack of these horrid creatures? No, I have to go up the river, make sure there are no new seeds. I must stop this curse at the source. Oh, that's obnoxious. Yeah, Shadows. It's for you to decide, your grace, where your help is more needed. Jod will defend his patients to the last. As for me, I'll do the same. Anything to put an end to this horror once and for all. Kaftan, hold to my arrival? You leave for the capital now, yes, but if you head to Lamashtu's womb... Jahad is not a warrior, Grace. He's a priest. He will shield his wards to the last, but he will likely have gone to join his god if you do not reach him in time. What will become of the survivors in the camp? Most who survived the opening of the bloom ran. I hope they find their way home or manage to reach the main road and are found by the patrols. So the only thing I want to know is, if I tell him to go to Lamashtu's womb, I can then decide to go to Lamashtu's womb myself, right? Can I do that? If I send him to Lamashtu's womb? I can then also go if I decide to do that? Yes, you can. Because technically what I'd like to do... So if I say, why don't you go to the capital, he goes to the capital and tries to help Jihad, right? And all those people. Because, okay, so here's what I think. What I think is the sensible thing to do is for him to go to the capital and me to go to Lamashtu's womb. Because realistically, he's not going to handle the monsters there. I figure my party needs to do that. My party's got to be able to handle, has got to handle Lamashtu. Has got to deal with that by going to Lamashtu's womb. But I'm worried that if I do that, it's going to shift my alignment to evil or something because I should be going to protect the capital. Like, my feeling is that these seeds are going to continue to be a problem until we stop them. And so my thought is I go to Lamashtu's womb and I send him to the capital. The other problem is that I want to go to Oleg's trading post because I really need to get healing potions desperately. So that's the other thing. Shoot. Let me just ask this. Would he have any effect, or is it based just on where I choose to go? Because my guess is that what happens at the capital is that all these people now have basically blown up at once. And so there's all these monsters in the capital right now. And so that, my guess is that Jihad and a bunch of the others will be killed if I don't get back there. But then Lamashtu's womb is just going to send more seeds. So it's like... I mean, if I go to the capital, do I lock myself out? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm worried about the whole capital being, like, destroyed. I'm going to send him to the capital. Oh, so he's definitely not going to go. No, Your Grace. I must find the source of the seeds no matter the cost. This is my decision, and the last word on the matter. Well, I mean, it's actually my decision. You will do what I tell you, but... I don't know, Baron. I cannot promise anything, but we do not seem to have a choice. Well, okay. So I have to send him. Do not linger, Baron. If you go to the womb, you will certainly catch up with my soldiers. If you go to the capital, I hope you will arrive in time to help the people there. Abadar protect you. Shoot. Okay, so there's just no chance at this point. Just do that. I mean, even if I went back and saved the capital, does that mean that the game just ends because the source continues to produce seeds? I mean, like... What's up, Lone Wolf? This is tough. Like, I figure... Yeah, I hear that. God, Oleg's trading post is so far away. Oh my gosh. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so basically I have 3 things I have to think about. 4 things. I need to rest. I feel like I probably have to do that regardless. Yeah. If I go back to the capital... Probably level 7, I want to say. I gotta go back to the capital. I need to save these people. My thought is I can save them and then try to get up to the womb. Probably it means that Keston dies, but I feel like... yeah. None of this is great, honestly.
need to catch my breath.
Oh, good. I'm glad that everyone's tired. That's great. All right. I don't like any of this. No, sir, I don't like it. I do not like how this is feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Shadows. Oh, God, look at this. Oh, God. Oh, no. Your Grace, at last! I'm not sure how much longer we'd have made it without you. Let me help you. Thank you, Your Grace. Abadar willing will show these beasts what we're made of. What are you doing here? I'm wounded. The captain ordered me to stand guard here to help civilians flee and await your arrival. By Abadar, I'm so glad you finally made it. Who's attacking us? Monsters, Your Grace. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah. I think I did choose the neutral option, Cap Drago, although I don't remember entirely now. They don't seem to be led by anyone. They just keep coming and coming and coming like an avalanche. Report. Despite the dire situation, we're holding on. There have been casualties, but we're evacuating as many civilians as we can to safe locations. We made it just in time, Your Grace. You could still save your people and your capital.
I need to catch my breath.
Not the best timing in the world about rest.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, God.
Serves you right. You deserve
To
it.
arms!
Hello, hello.
Wishes. This is where I step in.
Yellow tail manticore. What the hell is that?
You deserve
Get back here. Get back here.
Still got it.
All right.
Any
Now
last
turn.
wishes?
I'll survive. I always survive.
Okay. Do I have any healing left? Does anyone have any healing? You have one healing left. Awesome. That's great. One healing. Well, guess who's getting it? Okay. So this is really bad. Yeah, agreed, Shadows. This almost seems like kind of a forced... Oh my god, I didn't see Amiri was that low. Oh my god, man, she is 9 points?
I need a challenge.
You need a freaking rest is what you need. Oh my god, this is so bad. I don't know. I really needed to rest.
Catch my breath. Consider me.
Their life ends here.
Oh, yep.
To victory!
Tear them apart. Still in big trouble. Yeah, I actually think I spelled it wrong. I think I spelled it with an A. Capital is a capital letter, like you know, uppercase letter, and capital, C-A-P-I-T-O-L. Yeah, there you go, Lakey. That clearly should be what I'm doing. Still in big trouble.
I need to catch my breath.
I need you to shut up.
Let's finish them quick.
This is where I step in.
This will hurt.
This is for you!
My God. All right. Okay. Praise all the good gods. I'm not sure we could have held out much longer without you. What have we learned of our attackers? Very little. Some of the monsters erupted from the patients in Kavkin's hospital, while others seem to have come straight out of the woods. There are no people among them, and they don't seem to have a commander. They fight more like raging beasts than an army. That's all we know right now. How about our casualties among the guards and the civilians? Substantial, Your Grace. If you'd arrived much later, I've no doubt the capital would have been lost. Fine work. You're fighting heroically. Stay vigilant. The fight is far from over. Yes, Your Grace. Oh, God. Oh. That,
Cannot. It's the beginning of the hunt.
Greater Primal Owlbear, that's bad. I need you to rage. Oh no, we lost Akbo!
This won't kill me.
Can't suck much longer. Avenge me.
This is really bad. Oh, we got him. Woo! We got him. We just need to raise... Oh my gosh, we just need to raise her from the dead. I have a raised dead scroll. I know I have a raised dead scroll. Hey, I do what I can. The problem is, I need to raise dead, and it's telling me that only Tristan can raise dead. Turns out one can easily get accustomed to having all these monsters around. Compared to that gigantic owlbear that appeared out of nowhere, these regular monsters seem almost harmless. Okay, well, we did it somehow, but I have to... more and more descriptive ones. Okay, do I have any... This is the only raised dead scroll I have. Why is Tristan the only one who can do that?
I need to catch my breath.
Don't hesitate.
So... crap. I mean, I need, I don't, this is bad. This is very bad. Jihad!
You came. I prayed to Erastil that you would make it in time.
I'm in need of healing. Okay. Did that also heal Amiri? We found where the fiends are coming from. Now we just need to pay... Actually, how bad is the wound?
A trifle. Nothing a prayer to Erastil couldn't cure. But my wound can wait. The townsfolk are in greater...
If I have to, but I need Amiri.
Than I am.
We found where the fiends are coming from. Now we just need to pay them a visit, dispose of this threat.
Praise to Erastil, shield of these lands. Once the battle is over, you must make your way there and destroy.
First, what I
the
must make my
source of
way
this
to
plague.
is I must freaking
burn everything in
heal
your
up
sight if
freaking
need be.
Amiri. What
I
happened
had
here?
just finished an operation and was preparing for the next one when all the remaining patients bloomed. There were no survivors. I managed to fight my way to the street and landed straight in this monster's claws. I was running out of spells and stamina, and if it weren't for you, I'd have met my end.
What will you do next?
There are still many wounded in the city.
So there's a...
streets.
She's
I aim
dead?
to help
Can you...
everyone I can.
Can you raise
Go,
her?
Your Grace. I must leave.
No,
as
no, you
well.
must not
The
leave.
battle isn't over
No,
yet. Horrendous creatures prowl the streets, and
Yeah.
there are wounded in need of aid. Erastil, save us all.
Okay, wait. Don't leave. Don't leave. I need you to raise dead. Phew, looks like we got a breather. If you don't mind me saying, you're an exceptional warrior, Your Grace. I'm not sure you even need the city guard. Haha, that's funny. We'll hold the city. You can trust in us. Focus on finding the heart of this disease. You're our best hope. Well, actually, what I really need right now is healing. Bro. Actually. I love how they healed her even though she's still dead. That's great. That's wonderful. Oh my god. Alright,
I need to catch my breath.
okay, so there should be a way to do this. If I get all the way down... Here's how we do this. We go all the way down here. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a try. We run down here. We switch over to Tristan. He uses the scroll to raise Amiri. Then we leave again, switch back to who I want to switch back to. Oh my god, what? No, leave. Can I... Hello? Where is my party selection screen? No, can I... What? No, can I leave? Can I select my party, please? Why can I not select my party? The way I do every other time when I leave.
In due time.
What do you mean it's in the lower left-hand corner? What is in the lower left-hand corner? Hey, what's up, Varney? Went on the travel map. Oh. I see. Change 10 hours. Can I not? Oh my god, man. Dumb, 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 dumb. Yes, load up, please.
I need to catch my breath.
Something bothering you?
Yes. How could you tell? Okay. Bracers of armor +5. Wow. Right, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to do anything. It doesn't stack. That doesn't do anything. That's not going to do anything. Yeah. Thank you very much, Takanjia. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
I'm listening.
Need to be doing is healing.
Magritium Turinos.
Okay. All right. So that takes care of that. Okay, so that's the good news. The bad news is that I have to go to the only place, which is Oleg's trading post. I have to go to Oleg's trading post now. Like, I can't...
Need to catch my breath.
There's nothing for it. I have to do it. The further I am from the capital, longer changing your group will take. Yeah, but Defmol, I was right on top of the capital. I literally changed it right on top of the capital, and it took me 10 hours. I mean... Oh, Takanjia. Takanjia, can you do me a favor, actually? So Inquisitor of Akaline, in honor of 200, is giving away a GOG code for Diablo and Hellfire. Would you be kind enough to run a raffle for said Inquisitor's generosity? So I hate to do this, but I gotta go up north and, like... and go to the trading post. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Yeah, well, if... Yeah, but I'm not going to swap it right now. Once I get to Oleg's, I can actually change my party directly from there, so I might as well just keep him for now. No, I do not. There we go.
Need to catch my breath.
Yeah, which is weird. So yes, if you would like a copy of that, Inquisitor is kind enough to give away, then please type in revel.
May we have a moment of respite?
No, we may not have a moment of respite. We've got to get someplace so we can actually have half a chance of actually survival.
Gather our strength.
Woof. Okay. Okay. Yep. There's no option, Death Mole. I can't go in to fight the monsters that are going to be there with no rest and literally no healing potions. I've got to get here. Oh, wait.
Follow if you dare.
Bakanochi to become my court alchemist. Fine, come what may. You've been kind to me. Kill those damn spiders and brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Someplace to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop, yes. And as for me, don't you worry. I'll do my part. Okay, great. In the meantime, can you give me everything you've ever possessed that's healing related? Build a workshop. Good God, man. Later. You don't have any... Okay, first of all, before I get annoyed, let me just... Let me heal let me sell everything I can sell. Okay. Longshank Bane. Okay, I don't need that. It's nice, but not as important as... E-Splitter I'll hold on to. Beast Render. Oh, come on now. Alright. Great. Alright, so I've done that. Now... Wait a minute. What? What was the thing that I needed to get? Mudleaf, Gloomberry, and Dizzy Head. Gloomberry. Dizzy Head, Dizzy Head. Mudleaf. Okay, so I need more Mudleaf. Okay. I don't remember how much I need, so I'm just going to get a bunch of these. Alright. Now, please don't tell me that you don't have any heals. You have Inflict. You seriously have no healing potions? Does anyone in this kingdom have healing potions? No one in this kingdom has healing potions? Oleg, do you have healing potions? Uh-huh. Can you show me your wares? Do you have healing potions? Nobody has healing potions. Nobody across the length and breadth. Yeah, I did. They don't restock. When's the last time? Thank you for the follow minute. When's the last time you heard of a situation like this where they don't even restock? What? I don't... Okay, great. Farewell. And again, thank you very much, Inquisitor, for doing that. Congratulations,
I see
KLR7.
something.
And thank you for running that, Kanji. How long have I been at this? Many times have I been here? Okay, so I literally have no... This makes no sense to me. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me that there is literally... There are no places in the entire kingdom to get these. I don't... You've got to be joking. Like... I just don't... This is not... This is ridiculous. I mean, I guess... I don't know if you can brew potions. It's a good question. But I should not have to do that. I mean, like, there's no reason that they shouldn't have someone who knows... You know you're going to need healing potions. Like... Oh my god, and again... Okay, so that was quick this time, so... Healing potion finder. Exactly. I mean, seriously, like, I don't know what, like... I don't even know if there is, like, a different, like, Varnhold. Like, I don't know where to go to get more healing potions. It's ridiculous. Upstream in the river. I'm out of those too, Jeb. I mean, I had, you know, it wasn't like I was using them like they were going out of style. No, I don't even know what the troll wizard is, so.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to use my clerics. Like, I could use healers, but that's not the point. I want potions to be able to back up, you know, the loss of those. No, he didn't have any scrolls of healing, unfortunately. I wish, Jeb, trust me, I mean... The one with the traps around his house. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I actually don't... I think he might have died? I don't remember what I did with him. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good call. I wish, Jeb. I used all of it. I just don't, you know. A group of travelers carrying bags, satchels, and sacks full of all manner of goods and chattels are shuffling their feet on the road in front of you. Two tougher-looking men are helping one of their companions stand. A pale youth who is shivering, his face covered in sweat. As you approach, the men turn to you and glare at you. Your Grace? Yeah, the hunting lodge is not a bad idea. Who are you? Name's Urkrid. These here are my companions. We came from the village of Lurvik and we're traveling to Galt in search for protection. Judging by your bags, you're not just traveling, you're on the run. And if it were so, Your Grace, it is more risk to stay in the barony than to go into the wilds. 3 folks torn to pieces in our village, and even more were slain by the beasts that came out. Galt has to be safer, they say, and I say we go see for ourselves. This young fellow, what's wrong with him? Oh, Verdrin, you mean? Must have eaten something. He was fine, see, then felt sick, fever and all, and in the morning he began to cough blood. Yeah, great. He's going to be a beast soon. Rastal willing, he'll make it to the border and we'll find him a healer there. Well, you won't. Verdrin gives a few deep, muffled coughs. The feverish glint in his bloodshot eyes, the glow in his cheeks, the distant look on his face. You have seen this before. This is what the unfortunate servant looked like moments before a monster erupted from his body. There's nothing you can do for Verdran. His signs are like the others afflicted. Any moment a monster might tear its way out of him. Keep your distance. Listen up. All back. Back behind the Baron. And...
We will prevail.
I need to catch my breath.
Of course you do. Cursed lands! Cursed Baron! It's all your fault! Verdran died because of you! We're all going to die because of you! You cannot imagine the pain that fills my heart with each life lost. I am doing everything in my power to save those who still can be saved. Please forgive me, for I cannot protect everyone. Do I care for your apologies? Verdran is not coming back. I will not be able to protect you if you leave for Galt. Turn back, and inside the capital you will find protection from the beasts. You will at least save those who can still be saved. Is that so? You want to sweep us away from our neighbor's sight? 'Tis all the same, no matter where we breathe our last, be it away from home in a foreign land or out on the city streets, let us die in peace. You hear that, lads? We turn back. Man, tough to be the king. Okay, sounds good. I will do that, Coven. Oh, man alive. Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
Really? I wasn't aware that you needed to catch your breath. I kind of missed that during the last 658,000 freaking times you told me that.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Damn it.
Adventures can wait.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
What? Not available? How is it possible that you can have a CRPG where you can't ultimately buy scrolls and potions?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Alright, let's see. Let's go with the Hunter's Roast.
The people are complaining. They wish to see their ruler looking after their safety, rather than merely enjoying the comforts of rule.
They shall have to steel themselves with patience. We shall protect the barony, but wars are not won overnight.
Yeah, with all respect, have you been paying attention to what we've been dealing with here, Octavia? Alright. Well, I don't know. I hope that these things get restored after a certain point, because I don't know how it's functional. Oh, wait, go back. What's up, Paddock? Just did a bit of research. Healing Dilemma is a well-known problem. Come across more caches of healing interest in Witch's Quest. Never get many stores to purchase healing. Have a dedicated healer. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeb. Yeah, I mean... Okay, so here's the problem. Like, I can certainly have dedicated healers. It's just that 2 out of the 3... Well, okay. So, I find Canera and Kalike, who were the sort of alternating sisters, the Moon Sisters. I find those really interesting characters, but even their healing is a little bit limited. The best healer I have is Tristan, and I don't mind him. I don't like Harem as a healer. I just don't like him as a character. So it's kind of obnoxious that you don't really get that. And so, I don't know. I guess you're just going to have to get a healer no matter what, which, you know, it's too bad. But yeah, but you probably have a healer, right?
I did
Let's
as
finish them quick.
Serves you right.
This will hurt!
Where'd you go, Nymph?
You think that hurt?
Hey, hey. Ow, what's going on? Harem will grow on you? Whew, okay. The corpse of a tall man lies tall apart on the shore. The man was probably an experienced fighter in life, but it didn't do him much good in the end. You notice a tuft of red fur clenched in the dead man's hand. Whoever killed this man, it seems unlikely it was a Tatzel worm. What's up, Guilt? Yeah, see, I don't like Harem, so... Oh, see, this is what I mean. Like, so I can't... I mean, she has cure moderate wounds, but it's just not, like... Alright. Oh, and I need to heal... I also need to heal Akbo. Okay. Okay. So... Alright.
I'm there.
Come a chameleon. Talon of the Wise. +2 agile comma. Ooh, monk weapon. Too bad I don't have any monks in this game.
I do what I must.
Twice as many to finish this game? No. No, we're not going to do 400 more episodes. I understand this is a long game, but I'm pretty confident it's not going to take me 1,200 hours to do the rest of this. If that were the case, I would stop and I would go into something else. I understand it's a long game, but... What's up, BKD fan? Yeah, this is definitely a long chapter. But... Hey, what's up, villager? Excuse me, I'm just gonna loot your stuff. Thank you, Seven Doors Hotel, for the follow on my channel. I appreciate it.
Anything else?
Option of Fox's cunning. I just think they underestimated the number of heals that would be required, honestly. Like, I think... Everyone put a broom in a conspicuous place. Oh. I was like, wait, where is this place? And then I realized Lake Silverstep Village. Yeah, I'm going here because I'm trying to find places to go. I have not, Argnautica, but I actually, over on my channel, I have, once a month, I have viewers vote on a game for me to try. And Disco Elysium is one of the games that's on that list. I very much am looking forward to giving that game a try. In fact, I thought about playing it on here. Fishing tackle is neatly packed and dry. It obviously hasn't been used recently. Although I'm not 100% sure because there are other games. Other folks have tried that here, first of all. Thank God. Cure Serious and a Cure Light. Huzzah! It's only one each. No, in all seriousness, I would switch over. I've actually talked about the possibility. As much as I've been enjoying the game, you know, I almost have been taking it session to session to see if there was a game where I was going to be like, I don't really know if I want this or not. Want to continue it. And if it ever got tedious where I felt like I couldn't do this, then that would be the case. Yeah, unfortunately, Barizzle. One-time use. Unfortunately. Okay. Welcome to Brevis's Road Tide Shop. Causing all the fuss around here? You mean those fish jumping ashore? These fools believe it's thanks to their patron, the Silver Dragon. He supposedly decided to provide the villagers with a feast and sent them this gift. Idiots. I don't know the real reason those fish are jumping, but if it were me, I wouldn't get too close to that fish, or those fish, or that lake. Who's in charge of this village? Ivar. He's a resourceful one, to be sure. Made the whole area believe he's some chosen one, the spokesman for the Silver Dragon. The idiots around here listen to everything he says and do whatever he asks. Strange, though. After this Ivar fellow came to the village with his sack of silver scales and his ridiculous stories about the Silver Dragon, things in the area started to change. There was this wolf pack used to cut through the local cattle like a housewife cuts through vegetables. After Ivar got here, the wolves don't even come close to the local cows. Same with the monsters in the woods. They don't take step one toward the village or its people. It's all pretty strange, if you ask me. Very strange indeed. I usually buy hides from the local hunters, but sometimes they come up with some rather intriguing trophies. No wonder, though, considering the number of different beasts living in these woods. These don't look like hunting trophies. They remind me more of some robber's loot. Just the usual junk, Your Grace. I buy it from travelers I come across here and there. Would you like to press your luck, liar? I'm sure I have no idea what you mean, Your Grace. This is all pretty standard trade around these parts. You know, totally unrelated, I just realized I haven't had an opportunity before to offer a donation to help support our barony. Those like him think anything can be bought. Let's see. Why don't you start with where you acquire these goods of yours? All right, all right. There's a cave to the north. Some less than law-abiding fellows have taken up residence there. If we're being uncharitable, you could call them bandits. I sell things they've collected, but I've never robbed anyone myself. You have my word of honor on that. Now you're trying to bribe me? If you ever even think of going back to your old ways, you'll find yourself in some real trouble. Sure, yes, of course! Do you believe he will keep his word? Though on second thought, I know how convincing you can be. No, I'm trying to find... I freaking want... Oh my god. I was like, yes, I have the thing. Oh wait, I don't have the thing. Of course I don't. Why would I have the thing? Right? Why would I have the thing? What the 42,000 gold. Oh, I'm just trying to gather information. Basically, I wanted to be like, oh, blah blah blah. Also, go here for this, and I'd be like, what? +2 frost axe. Lands a hit. Enemy has to pass a reflex saving throw or get blinded for 1d3 rounds. It's pretty good. Yeah, but what I really need right now, Guilt, is healing. I mean, I'm glad that it offers me cool stuff, but like what I really need is healing. I have the money. I mean, the money is not the issue. The issue is supply. I just need healing potions or scrolls.
Interesting.
I've broken a nail!
Thank you for the follow, Jeb.
Applause, please.
Nice. Amulet of Natural Armor +2. And my boy here needs that. Good stuff. Fishing boats have seen better days. All right, well, I am not here to deal with this. I got to go deal with the womb. I just came in here in the hopes that I could actually find someone selling healing. Sounds to me like the answer to that basically is no.
I'm off. I'm there.
Come
I'm
on.
embarrassed.
You can do it. Okay. Alrighty. That's all that's there. Great. Man, my healing situation's so bad. I mean, so what I'm going to have to do is, if I can't get through it with what I've got, then I'm going to have to switch out Ekendio again, which is not, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just find it a little annoying. But it's okay if I have to do that, honestly. So it's not the worst thing. It's just one of those deals where I'm like, I'd rather have the party composition the way that I want it, within reason. And so, you know, I don't know. I just think it's weird to have... I don't actually ever remember an RPG where you didn't have essentially... Like, by... You know, Skyrim, you could sell out of stuff, but there was just so many places you could go to get more of it. It almost feels like they just underestimated how much healing you would theoretically need based on the monsters and creatures you would find, you know? And so that's... I don't know. Okay.
In due time.
The Womb of Lamashtu.
Keep your eyes open.
Unimosi travisi.
Right, right, right.
Follow
Whoa. Greater Enraged Owlbear. That was Keston. As you approach, Keston groans and tries to raise his head. You see huge raking claw marks covering his body from the owlbear's attack. It's a miracle he still believes.
You came, capital.
We've defended the capital, Keston. Rest in peace.
Abadar be praised.
Shoot. Well. Rest in peace, Keston. Man. I mean, I knew I was going to lose one of them. That was obvious. I was either going to lose people in the capital or I was going to lose Keston. Belt of Giant Strength +2. Okay. I couldn't have Keston go back to my kingdom. I tried. The only thing I could do was to either go directly to Lameshtu's womb, or go back to the capital. Those are only choices. Yeah, I think the way to do it is to go here, tell them you'll back him up, turn around and go back. But, like, I don't know. That seems lame to me. Okay. Let's see. Yep, lawful. Yeah. See, but it would not allow me to do that. I mean, it would not allow me to, there was no way to do it.
I wrote it like I saw it.
You've got cure serious wounds.
Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe,
Okay.
yes.
All right. I mean, frankly, nothing against Keston, but I mean, I'm sorry to lose either of them, but Jihad was probably more important to me, I think, you know, but obviously I'm sorry about either one. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we lost Keston. So we now need to keep going up this way. Right, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's nothing against Keston. Like, again, I Well, he didn't get very far either. Considering I was supposedly, and I quote, gone for 2 weeks, you would think that... I think that he would have figured it out by now.
This requires your attention.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, God.
Consider me provoked.
Can you all please stack damage, please?
Just strike wasted. Just let exposed.
Nice. There we go. Bloom infused spider's venom. What? Is this fatigue? What is this? Dexterity damage permanent. Okay. Well, I do have a ton of lesser restoration scrolls. Oops, no. You just want to play. Oh, really? Let's see. Okay. Remove blindness. What is this? Is this disease? Probably should use lesser restoration because I know I have restoration potions and things. So I have 1 billion of these potions. Move curse. Alright, that got rid of that. Yay! Hey. Nice. Okay, lesser restoration did the job. Okay, good. Excellent. Where was I? Just checking this out.
Anything else?
In version 1.0 you're talking about? Yeah. Javelin. What kind of javelin is this? Javelin +2. That's very exciting. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Look ahead.
Look ahead.
Applause, please.
See, I've got tons of money. Money is, wow. Money is not the problem. I'm finding things all over the place.
Applause, please.
Ooh, what is that? What kind of a helmet is that? Helmet of Inspired Wisdom, +4 to Wisdom. Hell yes. Let's see. Problem with this though is that I don't. I guess him. I don't really have anyone who has particular wisdom needs. Intelligence would have been better, but I'll give myself 20 wisdom. So this is a case where if I had a cleric, if I had a healer, that would be useful actually. Or more useful, I guess. Okay. So, did I hear PKD fans say that this is the longest chapter? Whoa. Okay.
I do what I must.
This is all still chapter 2. Yeah. Yeah. See, I've got like Fireball, Acid Arrow. I got plenty of like spell scrolls and things like that, but
My skills are absolute.
this is the last part of chapter 2. Okay. Well, I wonder if I've done some side quests that basically I could do in either, you know, like later chapters, and I've now done all of those. I wonder about that also. Oh my god, a cure moderate wounds potion. Will wonders never cease. Okay. This looks creepy. I mean, whenever I went into the Bloom that last time, that place that I can't remember,
I found something interesting.
it was bad. Like, I had a hard time with it. I don't know if that's what this is going to be like. We're going to find out, I guess.
I'm off.
Whoa, what? It's also a little weird to me, by the way, that I can raise my own people from the dead, but I apparently am incapable of raising NPCs from the dead. Not entirely sure how that works. Yeah, it just seems like... Why would you not be able to do that?
You should have run!
You see that?
Destroy my masterpiece!
Anything else?
Yay! Well done, Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Crap.
They go down!
Good job. Oh my god, and again with the permanent damage? Really? Is this going to be a thing? All right. Let me try an antidote on this. 'Cause boy, would that be more useful than having to use up all my restorations. Do I not have any... Do I not have any poison? All I have is restoration? Really, that's all I have, huh? I mean, I have a lot of restoration scrolls, but... Tristan. All right.
Just letting the ink dry.
That's going to be very obnoxious if I have to continually deal with that. Very obnoxious.
Esto, Axe, yes.
There we go. I also don't have. I may have the options set off, by the way, or set turned off for permanent damage on those things. It may be that resting does eliminate those. I might have turned that off because I remember turning off one of those because it was really irritating me. I don't remember what it was, but
Let us strike as one!
The beginning of the hunt.
Fight if I have to.
nice. Okay, did not get damaged that time. I mean, did not get permanently in damage that time anyway. Okay. Yeah, I may be in a situation where I can't use this group. I may have to use... It may be that I end up having to use Tristram. I may have no other option. Agile light pick +3.
I do what I must.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also used restoration back then, but... So, I don't know. I have one of those restorations left. I have a lot of restoration scrolls, but... Actually, wait a second. Now that I think of it. These restoration scrolls... You see, they're only usable by Tristan. This is another thing that's annoying. Tristan could restore on his own. So, like, having a scroll of restoration that only he can use is not helpful. He can already restore. Oh yeah, Mirinda?
Bring it! Running won't help you!
Salt that slug. Yeah, I guess so. If restoration restores it. And that's the thing. I wouldn't mind so much if restoration restores it, and I may end up trying that in a little bit. But if not, then using up the restore scrolls and potions seems unfortunate.
This requires your attention.
Dinosaur bone, who cares? Scroll of disintegrate, scroll of acid fog. I mean, they are not stingy on the magic items. Like, we get all shock greatsword +1. Oh, wait a minute. What do you have right now? A frost greatsword +1. 1d6 of electricity as opposed to 1d6 cold. Okay. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Okay, edible moss. That is, okay, to be clear, this is broccoli, okay? It looks like edible moss, but it's really broccoli, which is okay because I like broccoli. But let's be clear, it's broccoli.
I'm there.
Any last wishes?
Oh, God.
Their life ends here!
Okay.
Do not falter!
How did she get... Because the trap, because she has the trap.
Wound my gift to you! They go down!
What? You killed Akbo? Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
And your end! Strike my masterpiece!
Bring it!
Okay. What's up, Dragon Spear? I don't mind broccoli. No, I like broccoli. I mean, I should say broccoli florets, which are like the tops. The broccoli rabe, which is like the kind of leaf part, I'm not as crazy about. Oh, 4 cure serious wounds. Oh my goodness.
Strike with Satan.
Oh crap.
This won't kill me!
That's not gonna work. Let's reload that. Yes, indeed.
Applause, please.
In due time.
Okay. Now we try resting. Can't camp when I'm using nearby. Alright, come back up here. You cannot cook here. You cannot hunt here. Oh my god. Wait. I can't. I don't have enough. Okay. Woo! I was about to be real upset. Okay. If I didn't have rations, I'm like, I have
I'll write
rations.
a play about our adventures, and you'll have one of the main parts.
Then we'll see if there's at least one actress brave enough to go on stage and impersonate me, knowing that I'll be sitting in the front row.
Brussels sprouts are okay. I would put them in the I don't hate them category. Valerie is trying in vain to fasten one of the many buckles on her armor. It appears the clasp is completely stuck. Can I help you? I would appreciate it. You identify effortlessly and fix the buckle. Valerie turns her head to see what you are doing and leans almost against your face. Noticing this, she blushes slightly and pulls away. Thank you. Oh, I'm so tempted. Always glad to help. Man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. 200. Yes, indeed, Thorg. Malt vinegar, huh? Okay, I am glad that I am totally healed like that.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, good. Alright, how are we doing on time? Ah, alright. I do not have to worry about going over because Blackheart is not going here today, but we're going to try to do this finishing little battle here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Alright, let's get, I think it's Good Hope. Alright, let's see what happens now that we know what's going on. Oh, I guess not that close. Well, I mean, I'm at the end of this chapter, I'm told. I'm at the end of this chapter, and this is still only chapter 2, but this is also supposedly the longest chapter, I'm told. And I did a fair number of side things along the way, so... yeah.
I grant you death.
This will hurt!
Quick Spider. Nice. We had a bunch of those red caps at the, when I first met that druid.
I'm listening.
Whoops. Whoops. I didn't need all that. Not need that. I did not need that. I did not need that. Did not. Oh, I'll keep that because it's more money. Okay.
Here I am. See?
Vigor.
Anything is possible.
Let's get a Cure Light Wounds on Octavia.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, good. Now... How about that twisted passage? It makes me a little concerned, frankly. Let's find out.
Look ahead.
Cure moderate and cure serious wound potions. This is unheard of. Very much unheard of. I can't believe that my people have things called, I think they call them healing potions. Wow. Luxury. This reminds me a little bit of this area in Torment. This area in Torment was like this. Frost composite longbow +1. Is that as good as what you have? 3 to 15 damage. Aspect of the Falcon. Yeah, this is better actually. While I'm on the subject.
Will protect.
Okay. There we go. I mean, yes, after long periods of time where that wasn't happening, though. Although this pretty much tells me boss fight is coming up, is what that tells me.
They go down!
No strike wasted.
Oh god, quick spider swarm.
Left yourself exposed.
Everybody, well, this is gonna be a good chance to see how our healing works because. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, Primal Spider Matriarch, huh? Okay. Well, now we're going to get a chance to test how this works. We get a chance to see if this does any good. This whole, like, resting. The only problem is that I'm out of rations now, which is going to be tough. Yeah. Of course, because I don't have enough rations now. Are you kidding me? So annoying. Oh my god. Really? Ah, for the love of Pete. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so obviously they just expect that you've got to have a healer with you at all costs. Like, they just assume that that's definitely what you're going to do no matter what. Because really, because I mean, yeah, like I gotta leave. I gotta leave and rest, is what that means. Covenant's funny. All the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I rest.
Your wolf is quite obedient. How did you manage to train him so well?
I didn't. It's intelligence, not obedience.
Okay. So the permanent damage does go away when you rest, which is nice. Not so nice is the fact that I'm going to have to maybe go back and do that over and over and over and over and over again because nothing else... I mean, I do have restoration, so as long as I'm not... That particular one, like, everybody got hurt and everyone got ability damage. If it's just one or two things here and there, I guess I can handle it. But... No. No, you can't. Unfortunately. Alright, so I'm just going to get back to that other spot. And then we'll see. Those ones where I get it, but man.
I am never wrong.
Through there. Well, it's not grinding. I mean, I do actually have to go. I didn't pick up a bunch of rations and I should have gotten more camping supplies. It's not grinding, but it's it definitely is like gathering stuff together. Like I'm starting to get more of the healing potions now, which is great. Now we just have the restoration problems. And I do have scrolls of restoration, but the problem is the only one who can use those is Tristan, who I don't have in my party at the moment, which is frankly frustrating. It is good though that I don't that I won't lose anything. I don't that I can rest and get some of this stuff back. What is all of this? This place looks really freaky. Yeah, I mean, normally I would have done that. I didn't honestly know what this was, to be frank. And I may need... The problem is also, I need to go back to Oleg's trading post to get that. That's Grace, who cares? But who cares? Purple Wyvern. Ooh! Look at that! Figurine is capable of summoning a mighty wyvern once per day for 10 minutes. Draws power from the owner of the figurine. HD is equal to the summoner's character level. That's pretty nice. Wow, that's pretty nice. It's absolutely an Octavia thing. Braces of armor +4. That's pretty sweet. Okay.
Look ahead.
All right.
Interesting.
Couple things. Yeah. I mean, they are providing us a lot of these things, which is neat. So, I mean, I'm glad about that. All of a sudden, my healing situation is starting to improve. I mean, I've still got not as many as I'd like, but, you know, I've got type. But I've got 1 cure moderate, 1 cure serious. I've got 5 cure serious, 1 cure light. So I'm starting to see some improvement there. I still don't have enough in terms of, like, restoration things, but we're getting there. Exactly, Gil. This is probably close to 60 Beefy Curry. So, it's been a long time, which, you know, is good in a way, but also, you know, sometimes you kind of want to make progress. A long journey through the caves stretching around Silverstep Lake brought our brave heroes to another large, narrow crack in the wall. This time, however, the crack looked different from the previous ones. We started to realize that we were nearing something mysterious and magical. More and more strange vegetation appeared on the cave walls and floor. Mold and lichen gave way to huge flowers, enormous mushrooms, and even some bushes brimming with berries, big and bountiful. The crack itself was as odd as its surroundings. Within, it seemed pure darkness, thick and deep, was roiling beyond the crack, but what space lay beyond none of us could guess. We all noticed a draft from the crack that seemed to rise and fall, like breathing, stirring the dust motes within the musty cave. So what did our heroes do? Did they look around before rushing into the unknown? Hell yeah, they did. One needn't be a druid to understand the plants under our feet were unusual, to say the very least. They were too big and too tall, and the huge flowers had unnatural shades that made the eyes hurt to look at them. Perhaps it was the soil they grew in that caused them to grow in such a way, but who could tell for certain? The plants blanketed not just the floor, but the walls too. Here and there in the darkness, we could see gleaming islands of luminescent lichen. If that wasn't intriguing enough, stalks grew from the lichen, and on the ends hung big, multifaceted fruits. Maybe the seeds of these strange plants had found their way here, blown by the wind from the narrow fissure? After all, it was strong enough to stir the moats of the cave, even part a hair or two on our fellows' heads. As if on cue, we caught a faint smell of pollen from the other side of the crack. Perhaps beyond was the source of the strange garden? Readying ourselves, we decided to act. The first of us started to squeeze through the crack, cursing and grunting, your humble servant following right behind. The Baron's chronicler can't allow a tiniest detail to escape her attention, so I had to be as close to the front as possible. This time our path to adventure proved little to our liking. The crack in the rock was narrow even for me, and led us further and further, curving and twisting until I'd quite lost my bearings. The wind from the other side became stronger and blew into our faces, bringing new smells, fresh grass, fragrant buds, sweet blossoms. Then suddenly the ground gave way. The path had become a sinkhole. Blood rushed up to my head, my stomach sank to my feet, and I had the most peculiar dizzying sensation. My body was pulled in 2 directions at once, as if divided across some strange wall that separated here from there, until I was truly there and no longer here. I had no time to be afraid. My fall was quick and my landing was soft. We fell right into a cushion of thick, high grass. Pulling herself together, your humble servant immediately started to look around, asking what happened. Where had she been whisked off to with the brave Baron? I confess, even for me it was hard to choose the right words to describe what lay before our eyes. Sounds ominous. Other world. Oh boy. Okay.
Serves you right.
To victory!
Consider me provoked.
Let us fight at one!
Doom Spider.
You deserved it.
This is for you!
Okay. That went okay. That went okay. No one got hurt.
In due time.
Okay, that went all right. No, I actually wanted you to go this way. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. That was all right. We got through. Can I get back the other way, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to want to make sure that I decide definitively if I want to stay in this place or not by being in the other world. But, all right, one last push forward.
I'm there.
Let's finish them quick.
Strike my masterpiece!
Wow. He just did 50 points of damage with one shot. Mysterious bird. Okay. Shows no fear. All right. Oh, puzzle time? Well, the problem with that, the problem with puzzles is that I have to finish. It's actually 7:15. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to come back to this in 2 weeks because next week we have got D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder coming up. So I have got to, unfortunately, give this a little bit of a rest. Now, I enjoyed it a lot, obviously, but I need to come back to it in 2 weeks because I'm not going to be playing it right now. So we will see how this all kind of goes down. Yeah, this is a long chapter, like really long. I'm not sure about the whole pacing of all of it, frankly. And I'm kind of curious about how this is all going to go. We will see. But I want to have this thing sync. It's syncing cloud saves. I want it to sync right now because I want to see how long I've actually been playing it. So I'm waiting for this to kind of sync in the hopes that it will do that. All right, here we go. Syncing, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, hike. Come on, God Galaxy. You can sync more than that. Let that sink in. Yeah, exactly. Come on. 28%. All right, well, while I'm waiting for it to sync, this gives me a chance to say thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this today. I did have fun with this. I got a little frustrated with some of the kind of mechanical choices. The lack of healing and stuff like that is a little frustrating, and the restoration stuff is necessary, but there we go. Okay, it's synced. 62 hours and 4 minutes. So we are at 62 hours, and it says that I've got 20% achievements, I think is what I'm looking at, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting. Anyway, we will see. But thank you very much, by the way, Inquisitor, for the giveaway. Again, I appreciate it very much. And thanks to everyone who watched today. I hope you enjoyed it. And 200 episodes are in the books, which is crazy, but it's been great. And I look forward to more to come. Next week at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will have D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. Week after that, we'll get back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We'll at least see if we can make a push to wrap up Chapter 2 at the very least. And then we'll kind of get a sense of how long Chapter 3 and 4 are. If they're going to be incredibly long, then I may give this a rest. I've been enjoying Pathfinder, quite a bit, but I don't want to just play one game forever. Like I do want to try, some other games as well. and I'm a little nervous about the fact this is starting to remind me a bit of The Witcher in that, I got 75 hours into The Witcher 3, and then people were like, oh, good, you're about halfway done. And I'm like, nope. I'm not playing 150 hours game at a time. Sorry, I'm not doing that. And it has been literally a couple of years, and I have not gotten back to it yet. I am going to be getting back to it now very soon, but it took a long time, and I'm like, that's the problem when you have a game this long. Like, I want to stream other games, man, and not just do this one. But we will see how this goes, and I will definitely be playing some D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder next week. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow us here at GOG. Please subscribe to us here at GOG, as a couple of you did today, and please make sure to click through and follow us and subscribe and support us on our individual channels as well, because that obviously makes a difference also. Indigo Wolfie will be at you tomorrow playing some Cat Quest 2. That'll be tomorrow morning. But I want to thank everybody, and thanks so much. You were there the whole time? Cool. Well, thanks, Kilgore. I'm glad. And thank you, everybody, so much. And thank you for being so supportive over the last 200 episodes. And starting next week, it is episode 201, and on we go. So thanks, everyone. And I will catch all of you wonderful people soon. Oh, also, I'll be on my channel, I should say again, on Friday night for my space opera game, Esper Genesis, tabletop space opera game, Esper Genesis, so, which is sponsored by the company Alligator Alley. So if you like yourself some Mass Effect, some Star Wars, stuff like that, and some tabletop, you'll want to kick into that. Otherwise, thank everyone so much, and I will see you, if not on my own channel, then back here next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, and make sure to check in tomorrow morning as well for some Indigo Wolfie and some Cat Quest 2. But that's it for now. Catch all you lovely people soon. Have a good one, and bye-bye for now.
Searching though I don't know.